Here's a shocking truth. Even in the glitzy world of teen dramas, not all that glitters is gold. One star of the hit show Gossip Girl was reportedly punished for daring to leave early, and the story behind it is as dramatic as any episode of the series itself. But here's where it gets controversial. Was it a fair consequence, or a glaring example of industry exploitation? Let's dive in. For those who haven't indulged in the guilty pleasure that is Gossip Girl, let me set the stage. This delightfully dishy and wonderfully over-the-top teen soap opera aired on the CW from 2007 to 2012. Loosely based on Cecily von Ziegesar's young adult novels, the show followed a group of uber-wealthy Manhattan teenagers navigating love, betrayal, and the pressures of elite society. Created by Josh Schwartz and Stephanie Savage, it was a cultural phenomenon, but behind the scenes, not everything was as glamorous as it seemed. Enter Taylor Momsen, the former child actress who played Jenny Humphrey, the ambitious younger sister of lonely boy Dan Humphrey. Momsen, who starred in the show from its first season until the fourth, recently revealed on the Call Her Daddy podcast that she tried to leave Gossip Girl abruptly to focus on her music career with her band, The Pretty Reckless. "I kind of just Irish dipped," she admitted to host Alex Cooper. "I just wasn't on the script the next week." But here's the part most people miss. Leaving wasn't as simple as walking away. Momsen described a grueling battle to break free from her contract, pleading with executives, "Get me out of this. I can't do this anymore. This is killing me. I have something else I want to do with my life, and it has nothing to do with this." Her frustration eventually boiled over into a heated confrontation, with Momsen recalling, "I just went, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not in my shoes. So how dare you judge this?" According to Momsen, Warner Brothers was unrelenting. The head of Warner Brothers said, "Fuck Taylor Momsen. No fing way," she revealed. Is this a fair response from a studio, or an abuse of power? It's a question that sparks debate, and one worth discussing in the comments. Thankfully, Schwartz and Savage stepped in, respecting Momsen's wishes and writing Jenny out of the show in season 4. The character's departure was dramatic, with Jenny leaving New York after a scheme gone wrong nearly killed Serena van der Woodsen, Blake Lively. The only condition: Momsen couldn't act in another project, which she was more than happy to accept. "I really have to credit them for doing that for me," she said. "They did not have to, and they wrote me out so I could go on tour and be in a band." Now, let's talk about Jenny Humphrey. As the younger sister of Dan and daughter of 90s rocker Rufus Humphrey, Jenny was desperate to fit in with the elite crowd at Constance Billard Prep School. The catch? She lived in Brooklyn, a real estate scarlet letter in the Upper East Side's eyes. Ironically, their Dumbo loft would likely cost millions in real life. Throughout the series, Jenny's schemes to climb the social ladder often backfired, leaving her lost in her own identity. Interestingly, Jenny's exit from the show wasn't permanent. She returned briefly in the season 6 finale as a designer for Blair Waldorf's family company, Waldorf Designs. Momsen's take on the cameo? As a fan of television, I love it when you have the full cast together again. You want to full circle that and round it out. Despite the drama, Momsen holds no grudges. The first year, you get it. The second year, you kind of laugh at it, she said of being recognized as Jenny. As it kept going, I was like, oh, I'm never gonna outlive this character. Her solution? You just kind of ignore it. You live your life. So, here's the burning question. Was Warner Bros. Justified in their handling of Momsen's exit, or did they cross a line? And more broadly, how much control should studios have over actors' careers? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Whether you're Team Taylor or Team Warner Bros., one thing's for sure. Gossip Girl's legacy is as complex as its characters. Catch it now on HBO Max and Netflix and decide for yourself.